All right. Um, so we're back to the same thing, assaults. I'm not okay. For one, let me start this video right. I speak to adults. I have to remind myself that because living in the United States, you have to, all right? And I have to mentally say to myself that I'm not even speaking to Americans because I've been all over the country, as adults know who aren't here, and they know what I've been dealing with. So I can't even psychologically frame it this way. I have to, in order to not get upset. You are correct. So let me speak to adults somewhere else where they're adults and they're functioning as they should. All right. Okay, so this time with the assault, the body smell went away completely. And now it's come back. My guidance is it's a different assault that I didn't hear, which could be very possible. I mean, as we all know, massive people come in and out of here. And as far as anybody doing surveillance outside, they really know that. I have no idea myself. I can't hear anything. And the heat wave with that going, and the one in there, it's no. I'm not going to hear anything, dude. Unless it's a major assault, which is what I heard. And I don't have to worry about this because I'm talking to full-grown adults. And then the next day, right, we got a morgue going in the hallway. When you go downstairs, you do not smell it. Now, this stuff sounds just like before. Yeah, I know, because it is. So, all right. Now, that's a theory. There's another corpse up there. My theory was yesterday they had disposed of the one that I heard being assaulted. It was like, you know what I said yesterday. All right? This one is not as strong, but it's very there, and you would smell it, and in no way could a fire department from any city come in and say that this is a cat box. Wow. That's corruption, and that's, we know. Well, let's not talk about it right now. We know why. Okay, so we obviously don't have a government, and they're obviously protecting terrorists, okay? And there's obviously a chemical operation upstairs on the third floor, too. And that's where I'm smelling all the dead bodies coming from and have been. Except when they started back, I'm just going to mention it to the adults. It doesn't really matter here nor there. Except when they started, which I witnessed, them moving the dead body parts all over the house. Then I started smelling the shit all over the fucking house. We know that. They're going to come in, the real adults, and excavate this place and bring canines. I'm sure you are. I'm just waiting to meet you. If I'm here, I think you will be. I'm trying to move out, but I think you're going to do this pretty soon. And I thank you for that. Okay, so right now it's coming from the third floor. It's not as intense. If you want, just out of courtesy, it's about half as intense. It's like, whoa, you're gonna smell that. And if you come here, hopefully God willing you well right now in 5 minutes, you'll agree. Okay, it's about half as intense as you can get level 5, but it's like there, it's ever present of a dead corpse. And so I don't know what they did with it, dude. I don't know what condition it's in, that dead corpse, wherever it's in this house, but it's got to be, they either stashed it in his fucking room next door or it's upstairs. I would assume everything's upstairs, dude. I don't know if there's anyone up there. If there is, they're playing possum. I haven't heard them. Now, I can't hear that toilet flushing in here anymore. They made it so quiet, and with all my fans and AC, you know, I don't mean to shout or be upset. I know I'm talking to adults, so thank you for being on the planet. Thank you so much. All right, so I ain't gonna go do no investigation. My job is to stay safe. There is a package that is missing that I think has been stolen that I do need to report. And I can't call 911 to report it to the property theft department because the DCPD will try to haul me off for being mentally ill. So I'm going to go ahead and put it through the tip line, and I'm going to put it into writing that I am unable to call your 911 because I'm mentally ill, blah, 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 to you, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to say I am, but you know what I mean. You'll read it. I'll put it on social media. So this is pretty fucking disgraceful. They're still robbing me here off the front porch, and yeah. The jumping and killing people in the house. I clearly heard that. I know I'm talking to adults now, so I'm so fucking relieved, right? I don't have to get upset trying to say, oh my God, I'm hearing right. Do you know how that felt for me? It was pretty awful. No, adults know I'm witnessing homicides, dude. Yeah, and you know it when you hear it. It's like boom, 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 boom. It's a full-on body dropping. It's a full-on struggle. Boom, 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 boom. House fucking shaking, and then the next day you smelling the dead corpse. Oh yeah, no, it's beyond doubt. So they're doing something with body parts upstairs again. I don't know who they're bringing in to do it. I don't know who they're bringing in to be targeted and attacked. I have no fucking idea. They sneak around, like I told you, up and down those stairs. And with my fans and stuff, I don't hear them. Even when it's nice and quiet in here, they learned to be real sneaky after this crew came in and worked on all the plumbing, like I told you. You know that. I've told you this. You're functioning adults. In fact, a lot of you have a higher IQ than me. Hell yeah, you do, and I know that. I'm not in a competition here. So you remember all this stuff I've told you, and I thank you for that. Yeah, so this all the same here, except the body parts are upstairs. Well, I mean, I'm going by smell, okay? And I don't have to be defensive with my friends who are adults. Let me backtrack. I'm sorry if I sounded short-tempered. All right. It's going to take me a little time to adjust to talking to actual functioning, healthy adults because I've been dealing with Americans for way too long, and I'm just upset. It's just what it is. I'm going to have to ease into and realize, Heidi, you don't ever have to go through that again. So just give me some time. It won't be very long, but if I lapse into being defensive and like, why don't you understand? You know, that type of, whatever the word, is because of what they did to me in Washington, D.C. and in the United States. All right. Because I was talking to the criminals the whole time, and I was talking to all their fucking fanfare out there, the U.S. citizens, and I realize that now. Oh, God, it doesn't take much. I just go on the porch, and they're all into this. They don't mind having town terrorists. They don't mind having a chemical operation. They don't care if there's dead bodies in here again. Who knows what happened to the corpses, right? They don't care here. This is so fucking scary what's going on in the U.S. Oh, yeah. And I've been telling people that. They just got to put them in detainment camps. They got to really start building those up. Throw these people in there. By the masses, yeah. It's no other alternative, all right, folks? You can't have people like that roaming your streets, man. You just can't. They get to lose those freedoms, dude, and they should know that. A lot of them do. A lot of them that walk past this house that wear Eddie Bauer and obviously have higher education know that they're going to lose their freedom with that kind of mindset. You don't get those privileges, you fucking assholes. All right? They know that. They're just fighting to try to see if they can see it through. They're just fighting to see, hey, let's keep trying. Maybe we can see this through. This white nationalist overthrow. No, it's not being seen through. What you have now is a lot of really perverse and sick people cruising around the sidewalks. I can't take it anymore. Right. So, right, let's just recap, and I'm going to hang this up. There's definitely body smell, body parts. I don't know. You guys go find out. Bring the canines, please. Coming from floor 3. You do not smell it downstairs. Somebody, maybe it could be an electronic device. Who knows? You guys go down there. I'm not going to. Go find out if there's someone down there and who is. If there is, watching the TV, hanging out with their feet on the footstool. All right? And you can find out if there's any humans upstairs in any of those rooms up there. I assume there is, if there's a dead body. And you can confirm my theory. Is this a new dead body? Because I know, undoubtedly, there's surveillance. Undoubtedly there's surveillance going on in this house. You'd have to Prove to me there's not. And since that's the case, you have all the evidence of people coming in here and not walking out. So you could confirm if that's a new one upstairs that I'm smelling, or is it some sort of leftovers from the one that I heard get jumped. I'm pretty sure it was on the 3rd floor. I think the person came from the kitchen. It took them a little time to go right up the stairs, and while they were standing up there, basically above my door on the 3rd floor, they got fucking killed. Oh, and here's another theory. My guidance is they strangled them. My guidance is the one in the kitchen was strangled. The one upstairs was strangled. This is for your department, and it's frightening stuff from someone like me, yeah, you know, to know these things in theory, because I really don't. I honestly don't want to know. But I guess when I talk to the real agents, you guys can tell me. But maybe I won't be in this house, right? You know, I'll be somewhere nice and I can take more information on and it won't upset me. But right now, that kind of details, knowing it would upset me, yeah. So as far as a theory, I can handle it. And in theory, I think, excuse me, God damn it. In theory, I think they're strangling them here, okay? All right? Amen. Okay, my throat is going. And yeah, when I'm not here and I'm talking to actual agents, I'm sure I can probably take a little bit of the details of stuff like that, because I kind of deserve to know. It'll help me bring closure to all this, but I got to be out of this scenario before I'm glad. You know, I'm like sheltered from it. I have no idea who's going up and down the stairs. They're so goddamn quiet now, I can hardly hear them. I don't think there's anyone left up there. But look, there's obviously something up there. Someone's going in and out. It could be the roof, the windows. Exactly. This is for these dudes, these fucking veteran agents. Oh, I know that. I'm staying in here, all right? I'm staying in here. But there's definitely somebody or something going on in the downstairs. They think they're cute and forever fucking playing games here. All right, God bless America. Say goodbye.